Hi, it's Kelsey from Junk Journal Magic. Today, I've got some happy mail and a little bit more along the lines of mail call that I need to go through. So I thought I'd show you what I do. I had some large windowed envelopes. Whenever you see these, go to the end opposite the envelope and slice it open. I'll show you what I do real quick. And this will help me clean up the mess. Basically, you fold this down about the same thickness as this section down here. You want to keep that the same so it looks like something you bought. And I tried to keep it nice and neat, and I got a little crooked there. So you do that. Then you cross this over the fold against the fold, get it lined up right to the edge. And then you just go in and cut like this. We're making homemade coin envelopes. There's a cat hair around my nose driving me crazy. So goes the life of a cat owner. And what I do, that should be enough to fold it. These sides go in just a tiny bit. So basically I fold it back the other way. I try not to make too many folds that help it this flap bend every which way the normal coin envelope flap. I just want that to be really creased going the one direction. And now all you do is you take this side, and I'm going to put this right under here just so I can put some glue stick on. This is so easy to make your own storage envelopes. Then just come up here and flap it back under, and you're ready. You're absolutely ready to put something in there. I like to put tabs on them and file them upright like this. Those photo boxes from Michael's that they'll always have like 3 for $10. Those are awesome for stacking these. And with the tabs, you can read what's in every one. Put stickers. You can put tabs. You can put little bits of paper you've stamped with little stamped things in here. It's just, I love it. So let me do this one real quick so you can see one more time. And I actually get it done, and I put these away instead of make a huge stack in my storage room, which is my craft room. This is where I store all of my craft stuff. It used to be all over the house. Now, it's a lie for me to say it isn't all over the house, because I confiscated the, we have another actual storage room, which is a spare bedroom. And it's got a 2-door closet, walk-in closet, the length of one wall. That's now got some craft stuff in it. And then the spare bedroom, guest room, closet, I confiscated that too because I needed more doors to put over the door shoe racks and to put my cocktail napkins in. So that turned into a great big craft room storage closet. And then of course I have my double door closet in this bedroom. So don't think I put it all in one room. That's impossible. Which is why I'm having a no spend year. No spend craft year. Isn't that wonderful? It's not for me because it's painful to see things and not buy them. But you know, I'll survive it. I'll get over it. I'll make it to next year. So let's do the happy mail. I received I won a cute little thing from Possum Patty. It was one of her paintings, and she printed them up, and she's giving them away at her Friday Lives. So she has them at noon Eastern time. Most every Friday, she'll have a little announcement post. So if you're not subscribed to her and want to go to her lives, I go just about every Friday. December was crazy. I just couldn't do anything. I had to do Christmas normal things. Life happened December. So this is so cute. She painted it herself, and she's had AI animate it. So when you go now to watch her videos and stuff, this little squirrel, this little possum will be walking along, and the babies are all like climbing and trying to hang on. Love that. And I remember my brother found a possum that had accidentally, it was electrocuted on our hot wire fence when we lived in the country. This possum had walked there or been washed away with the rain. And one morning after a big rainstorm, we found her, and all her babies but one died. And he kept that possum, and he took care of that baby possum until it finally bit him one day, and then he let it go. But he had that thing in this giant aquarium that he had turned into a little habitat for it. So yeah, that's what they look like. They're cool animals. And he called that possum Susie Q. Now I got some more Happy Mail from Erin at Coop's Place Craft. And look, oh, she sent me some of her stamps, her tickets. She sent me some of her tickets she got. This is so cool. Thank you, Erin. And I really love my little copy of this painting, Possum Patty. But, oh, look, she got some of these things, too. They look like stamps, postage stamps. I call everything stamps these days. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. So, yeah, these are really cool. I like how they're together because I'm going to show you in a minute how I get stamps from people who send them to me. And they're not neat and tidy like this. Oh, what's the... Oh, she sent me one of her homemade bookmarks. I love this. And I love the funky little pattern back there of the we'll call it forest. There's an ant. So it must be a warm time of the year. And that looks like the end of a bear. Isn't that fun? She put cork on the back. I love the tassel. Thank you, Erin. Oh, that's fun. And look at this. Oh. Yeah, for some reason, Erin, you don't ever need to send me postage stamps. If I showed you how many I had, you would just laugh that I had more than you. But thank you, Erin. I love postage stamps because to me, they're like little pieces of art. And I'll find some that I just love to death. And I saved them. I was the weird kid who collected postage stamps. But, you know, when I was a kid, kids did things like that. Oh, and look at this. Is this that piece of paper I've oohed and awed over? Oh, I love that. And that might be just in time for a craft project I'm doing. I am doing a hearts workshop. It will be posted very soon. I just have to get it all together because I'm also doing some other things. We won't talk about how I overextended myself after underextending myself last month. But I always save the stamps, little strips of stamps from anything people mail to me. And this is my favorite color, Army Drab. And look, there's flowers. So always save these because these are like little pieces of art. I love the fox. My husband's favorite animal is penguins and elephants. He can't decide which he likes best. And I love this. It kind of looks colonial to me, even though I'm sure it's not colonial. But ooh, that's so cool. And I save all of my USA stamps. I thought I had that thing over here. Oh, let me see. This is one where you go in and you just collage with these. And when you just collage completely with USA stamps, it's really cool. And that could be a postcard. So, lastly, I'm going to, this says Newfoundland. People send me stamps. Lots of stamps. And this one has, oh, I thought it had a big slit in the bottom. That was the pack I was working with yesterday or the day before in one of my art projects. But I get all sorts of stamps. I love them to death. Don't think I don't. I love stamps. I would probably have a whole room full of stamps if I could. But, yeah, there's my stamps. So, okay, that was the mail. And then I had this piece of packaging. I'm going to tear it with the tear ruler. Where did it go? Is this it? And basically, this is all I do. I'm making pieces to collage with. Look, that's how long it took for me to get that ready. And you saw that mess. So there, that's it for my little Happy Mail session. I processed my postage stuff. The stamps are ready. The packing paper's ready. I made a couple storage envelopes. It was a great little Happy Mail session. Bye.